Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
U.S. government war plans leaked in group chat with journalist. Top American national security officials texted war plans for upcoming military strikes in Yemen to a group chat which included the editor-in-chief of a major magazine. The National Security Council said the text chain, which included Vice President J.D. Vance and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, appears to be authentic. It contained operational details of forthcoming strikes on Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen, including information about targets, weapons the U.S. would be deploying, and attack sequencing. The Atlantic editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg reported. It was not immediately clear if the specifics of the military operation were classified, but they often are, and at the least, are kept secure to protect service members and operational security. The U.S. has conducted airstrikes against the Houthis since the militant group began targeting commercial and military vessels in the Red Sea in November 2023. Just 2 hours after Mr. Goldberg received the details of the attack on March 15, the U.S. began launching a series of airstrikes against Houthi targets in Yemen. The National Security Council said in a statement that it was looking into how a journalist's number was added to the chain in the Signal group chat, which included Tulsi Gabbard, Mr. Trump's Director of National Intelligence, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Goldberg said he received the Signal invitation from Mike Waltz, Trump's national security advisor, who was also in the group chat. In a statement late on Monday, White House spokeswoman Karoline Leavitt said the president still has the utmost confidence in Waltz and the national security team. Trump told reporters he was not aware of the apparent breach in protocol. "I know nothing about it," he said, adding that The Atlantic was not much of a magazine. Government officials have used Signal for organizational correspondence, but it is not classified and can be hacked. Privacy and tech experts say the popular end-to-end encrypted messaging and voice call app is more secure than conventional texting. PC stands for Principals Committee, or Senior Members of National Intelligence. In one shocking message, Pete Hegseth replied to J.D. Vance writing, "VP, I fully share your loathing of European freeloading. It's pathetic. But Mike is correct, we are the only ones on the planet on our side of the ledger who can do this. Nobody else even close. Question is timing. I feel like now is as good a time as any given POTUS directive to reopen shipping lanes. I think we should go, but POTUS still retains 24 hours of decision space." The sharing of sensitive information comes as Defense Secretary Hegseth's office has just announced a crackdown on leaks of sensitive information. The breach in protocol was swiftly condemned by Democratic legislators. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer called for a full investigation, saying, "This is one of the most stunning breaches of military intelligence I have read about in a very, very long time. The handling of national defense information is strictly governed by law under the century-old Espionage Act, including provisions that make it a crime to remove such information from its proper place of custody, even through an act of gross negligence." The Justice Department in 2015 and 2016 investigated whether former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton broke the law by communicating about classified information with her aides on a private email server she set up, though the FBI ultimately recommended against charges and none were brought. In the Biden administration, some officials were given permission to download Signal on their White House-issued phones, but were instructed to use the app sparingly, according to a former national security official who served in the Democratic administration. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. Era. More, babysitter left toddler in car to die on wealthy island. Era. More, 2 missing French bulldogs discovered dead inside crab pots. Era. More, J.D. Vance's wife will lead U.S. trip to Greenland after Trump's annexation threats. Never miss the biggest stories with breaking news alerts in your inbox. This site is protected by CAPTCHA, and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.